Hey, so it's me again. Quick thing, when I was filming the other little update this morning, I actually stepped on a fish hook. I'm using my cleaner now, so I actually had a fish hook on the ground. Don't ask, please. And I stepped on it. Yeah, a lot of pain the rest of the day. Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about history. Yeah, I know you're all like, oh, yeah, history? Ian, are you sure? Again, with the light, it's nighttime. I don't have natural light that give me good colors, so I have to film like this. And yes, I have no eyes right now. Oh, yeah, I do. Haha. So, today, cool things in history. That's what we're going to call this segment, alright? We're going to talk about early Christianity, especially Saul of Tarsus. Now, Saul was a tent maker, but he was a very, very good Jew. And he was a persistent persecutor of the early Christian people. He hated them. He wanted them all to die like pigs in hell. So, what he did was he went around and he tried to get him and tried to kill him and all that creepy stuff. Now, he was a Roman, and then as a Roman citizen, he had rights that the Jews did not. That's pretty cool. I'll explain that later. Now, he was on his way to Damascus when he was hit by a blinding light, and he saw a vision in the sky. He said it was Jesus. Jesus appeared to him and he said, "Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me?" or something like that. And Saul replied, "Who are you, Lord?" And then the vision replied, "I am Jesus." And from then, Saul continued his journey to Damascus, blind, led by a light to Damascus, where he met one of Jesus' disciples, who cured him of his blindness and then baptized him. He actually had a 3-day journey to get to Damascus. After he was in Damascus and made a 180-degree turnaround, he left Damascus and went to Arabia. Then he came back to Damascus and started preaching in the temples. But because he was preaching in those temples, he got in trouble. So he had to escape. So he hides himself in a basket, and his followers, people who, believe in Christ, they lower him over the wall of the temple in a basket. That's cool. That's better than 007. Oh, okay, not really, but still pretty cool. As a Roman citizen, when the people in Judea tried to convict him, he was able to say, hey, "I'm a Roman citizen. I want to be tried in Rome." So, yeah, he was picked up. He was tried. He was sent to Rome. His ship that he was on crashed on the island of Malta. He was shipwrecked there, and he converted every single buddy on Malta to Christianity. In fact, the Roman Catholic Church actually has, as the patron saint of Malta, Paul. And by the way, Saul changed his name to Paul for his Christian dealings. He's actually one of the most, besides St. Peter and St. James, he's one of the most recognized early Christian missionaries ever. Now let's see. He was known as the Apostle to the Gentiles. Now, a Gentile is somebody who's not a Jew. Basically like me. I'm a Gentile because I'm not a Jew. But not that I have anything against the Jewish people. They're awesome. They're great. And no racist jokes. Honestly. So, yeah. This guy was amazing. He basically made a 180-degree turnaround from being a persecutor to one of the most passionate missionaries for the faith. And he was killed around 64, 67. So he never met Jesus. Scholars don't think he met Jesus, but he did take everything that he knew, all his strength, all his honor, into promoting Christianity. And scholars actually believe that the reason why it spread so good was partly because of him. A lot of the things that he wrote were used in the New Testament, actually, especially in Acts 22. Let's see, anything else right now? He was born in Tarsus, Saul of Tarsus. Tarsus is in modern-day Turkey, actually. And Next time we're going to talk about his first mission, where he went, his first and second missions, where he went, and then later on we'll talk about his later missions and his death, and what he did for the New Testament. And then later on we'll start talking about maybe some other things that are not Christian related, because I don't want to piss everybody off. Thinking maybe in a couple of weeks, maybe a week, I'll do a rant. That's what these are called. Ian's historical rants. There we go. Next week we're going to talk about maybe about Japan, China. Who knows? These rants, might have theology in them, anthropology, history, early Christianity. It's part of history. Hey. So next week we'll talk about, not next week, next time I do a rant, we'll talk about Paul and about his missionary work and both of his missions, and then we'll talk, and then the next one will probably be about his final mission, and then Malta and his death, and then after that Japan, China, maybe anthropology, Homo erectus, Neanderthal. Who knows? Hey, I might even touch upon Islam. It's cool. People need to know stuff. They just can't hide away. You can't hide away and not know things. So that's why I'm doing this. To make it kind of exciting, kind of interesting. Maybe you'll watch. So, no racist jokes, and no fighting on the YouTube boards. Got it? All right. This is Ian. Signing out.